Yeah, look at this animal. Oh, that's a nice chuff. That is a beautiful animal. God, I feel like I just want to cuddle this thing, but he could totally wreck my day. 106 snakes in here. Really excited about this. The guys from Aquascape, as you know, were up in Jupiter doing some work at Bush Wildlife, but I told them they had to get down here and see Mark McCarthy's place. Here he is, lounging right now. What's up, buddy?
Hell, it was
Mom's hanging out, Sophia's hanging out, Anna's here. What's your name again?
Jeremy.
Jeremy's building houses for all the Aquascape pumps and stuff like that. There's a lot of work going on. These are going to be some really happy tigers. There they are. Look at this. Now, these guys haven't yet gone in to the new pond, but they are very excited. But you're stoked, huh? It's such a difference than just a concrete pond, right?
Yeah.
It's, you want to just hang out here. When I rolled in, they're just both out here. Aneth is just hanging out, taking photos. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really cool. So this has been a long time coming, and I'm very excited that you got this, because once you get an aquascape ecosystem for your animals, it's night and day different. The amount of maintenance goes down, which is good. As we know, tigers are actually, they're a cat that love water, don't they?
Yes, I'm surprised they didn't go right in there.
Yeah, it's not, well, maybe when it gets hotter, I don't know.
They're kind of like, uh-oh, what is this? As soon as they came out of the lockdowns, they were kind of almost stalking it.
Yeah, it's a
all of a sudden
whole new feature for them. So let's see what's going on.
Is different.
Yeah, exactly. And now, are they kind of creatures of habit? When they see a change, does it take a long time for them to adjust? They get stressed out, things like that.
No,
Tigers
I
like
think
that?
that's what stress most of these cats are the machinery.
Okay.
You know, the bobcat machines, the Kubotas. But I mean, they did fine. So
That's
it wasn't
awesome.
Too bad.
Yeah, this is really, really cool, man. I love the cascade. The guys, you know, my friend Bruno was down here. Bruno's from up in New Jersey.
Bruno ran the whole thing.
Yeah, Bruno ran it. Bruno, I don't know how to say your last name, buddy. Sorry, but it's Bruno. You know, with a name like Bruno, who needs a last name?
Exactly.
You know, you just know him. Look at this cat, is gorgeous. So these are white tigers. They're not albino, right? These are white
These
tigers.
are white tigers, and that one over there is a tabby tiger.
Oh, a tabby
which
tiger.
is part white and part Bengal.
Okay, cool. Where would they be found in nature?
Asia,
Okay,
India, you know, whole Southeast Asia area over there.
gotcha.
Bengals are found.
All right. Now, I remember stories. I have a buddy, Lonnie McCaskill, biologist. I don't know if you know Lonnie.
Yeah,
Lonnie is a great guy, and Lonnie has done a lot of work in the Sundarbans. Is that what it's called, the Sundarbans?
Oh yeah,
in India.
Yes.
And he told me stories that the tigers, because they're out looking for turtles, right?
Right.
And the guides that bring them out on these boats are like, listen, man, like, you got to get back in the boat. But even still, I hear they swim out and they'll get fishermen from time to time. Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
And there's also these guys that go out there and collect honey from the beehives.
Okay.
And they actually have a painted mask that they wear on the back of their head. Because the belief is the tiger won't attack you front on, but when you turn your back, they'll definitely come after you.
So crazy to think.
I mean,
look at this
it must
animal.
work, because I see a lot of them doing it.
Yeah, look at this animal. Oh, that's a nice chuff. Now, when they chuff like that, what does that mean?
That's a friendly greeting.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm
Kinda
glad
like,
we're
hey,
being
how's it
friends. Hey.
Sort of like their pup.
Oh my gosh. That is a beautiful animal. But make no mistake, guys, you know, you have to respect these animals. We were just talking about, yes, I know. God, I feel like I just want to cuddle this thing, but he could totally wreck my day. And believe it or not, if he wanted, he could pull me through. I'd be like a cheese grater. He could pull me through this 4 by 2 inch hole. A lot of me would go through if he wanted. So we'll just, it's a she actually, right?
Yes,
They're both
these are
females in here?
So if it was a male, it'd be like 500 pounds. She's probably like 3.25.
That's so crazy, man. And as we've, you know, we visited Mark many times. This is just a passion of his. Snakes and big cats, animals of all kinds, which is why we're here. Now, here's the deal, friends. We were able to accomplish this, okay? Aquascape really went above and beyond, and you know, they kind of stretched their budget to get this done because they have budgets. It's a company that's what they got to do. They have a budget, they got to hit it. So we are very thankful. But the reason I'm here is we're going to walk a short distance over here right now, and I want to show you something. We've met this critter before. Remember last year when Matt and myself did the 12 hours of Santos bike race, and we raised money for we actually raised money for indigo snake conservation. This time on February 17th, we're going to be raising money for Mark McCarthy here. We want to raise as much as we can because what we want to do is give this Nile crocodile a new pond. Now, we don't know if we'll be able to raise enough for an aquascape ecosystem. I have no idea. What we want to do though, as I think this animal, is it a male or a female? Do we know?
It's a male.
It is a male, so this is going to be a large croc, okay? So we want to give this animal, a really cool habitat. And we talked about maybe doing something over there, but we looked at it and the logistics are it's just not possible. Yeah. So we want to build something in this enclosure. And I'm going to ask you guys for some help like we did last year. If we could raise some money, it's a pet project of mine to give this animal a new enclosure. So what?
Tax deductible.
Yeah, well, it's a 501c3. They're a nonprofit here. Mark's been at this how many years?
Been here 34 years.
34 years. Now, what's the story with this croc?
This croc came up from a lady and her son down in Miami. Came up with him several years ago, and he was maybe about 2 foot. And the kid bought it at a pet store somewhere down there, and he's kept it in his house. His mother didn't know about it.
Oh.
And then one day it was in the bathtub. The mother came in and saw this crocodile in her bathtub. So she went and apparently tried to take it back to the pet store. They wouldn't give her money back, so she got upset. So she got a hold of us, and then she brought it up here. And he was only a couple feet at the time. And at first I was thinking maybe it was a saltwater croc, because when they told me it was a Nile, I was kind of like, man, where do you get a Nile crocodile, you know? And but it wasn't. It turned out to be a male Nile.
Wow.
And so I named him Larry after my attorney, Larry Meshes.
There you go.
He's a great guy.
That's awesome.
So we're looking to build this bigger. I'm thinking we can even utilize some of that space back there on the other side of the fence and just cut through there.
Let's have a look. Do you mind if we walk through this tortoise enclosure here?
Sure, go ahead.
I mean, I know, see, Aneth, I'm saying her name correctly, right?
Yes.
Aneth? Yeah, Aneth, because I say Aneth, but I think she pronounces it Aneth. Yeah. And Aneth walks around and rakes all the walkways here, and I feel bad when I step on them because I have a little bit of OCD as well. And when I see footprints on them, like, oh, now she's gonna have to rake them all over again. But, so you're saying that we can kind of create
we can even make it bigger because this area here is just wild, full of palmettos. And we can just trim it all up. And the palmettos, we could just leave them in some areas and take them out to make a bigger pond or whatever.
Right.
And then we would have to run the fence up that way. As far, it can go as far up as that.
Okay.
Back if we wanted to. And then somewhere along here, we'd cut through here.
Yeah, and I don't think it would take too much. We've got my buddy Harvey, I'm sure would help us out with his skid steer and his excavator. We could dig the hole. We'd need some liner, we'd need some rocks. Or we could do it a different way. It depends on, I like the way the aquascape ecosystems are.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so we have to try and figure it out, guys. I'd be happy to forego any builds at my house to give this croc its due. Because when you got it, obviously that was plenty big enough, but he's outgrown it and he's not going to get any smaller. And we've got a beautiful, beautiful area right here. I mean, this would be a really cool thing to do. So I'm asking for the Kamp Kenan Army to get on board. We're going to ride our bikes 12 hours. And we're going to try and raise, some funds for this critter.
12 hours?
Yeah. It's a relay, though, thankfully. Yeah. So I'll do a lap, then Matt will do a lap. Then we have Joe French Davis and his girlfriend, Amanda Hall. They're going to be doing it. So it's 3 men, 1 gal. They're fast. We're going up against a tough team, the Z-Boys. We're Z-Boys, but it's Nick Mackey, Tim Zimmerman, Seth Zalewski, and I believe Kelly, who was on our team last year. She sold us out, but that's all right. Kelly Jones. So they're like national champions.
Where's that race
It's going to be in Santos in the Ocala National Forest.
Wow,
so
cool.
It's a beautiful part of the world, and that's February 17th. If you guys want to come down and see us, say hello to me, I'll be able to hang out because I'm going to do a hot lap. Then I got about an hour and a half rest. Then I got to ride again. So by the time everyone takes their lap, it's a really fun race. Everyone's out there doing their thing. So I'm going to try for it, man, and really see what we can get accomplished and see if we could do some more good for some more animals. So there is a link directly to Mark's Sanctuary's PayPal going to be at the bottom of this video in the description. There will also be links on their social media. Give them a follow. Go to Instagram. It's McCarthy's Wildlife on Instagram and Facebook. There'll be links there to their PayPal. If you would do me a big favor, let them know this is for the Nile crocodile that Kamp Kenan sent you, and there is no amount too large or small. So please, if you have the means, we appreciate it, because we could it'd be a fun video.
Yeah.
To get this animal all set up. I'll tell you, I am here. I brought my mom. She's never really saw the joint. What do you say? Do you mind if we go over to the reptile room?
Oh, sure, we can go all over.
Oh, that's so cool. Let's go to the reptile room. I think these guys, any chance they get to get into your snake room is a good one. We'll see you over there. This whole room's awesome, man. So what are these?
These are a Mexican Mojave, basically.
Okay.
Gryllus scutellatus salvini. And I got them as babies, and they get really red. Like when they first shed, they get really red. There's another one under the rock there.
Oh,
and
wow.
When they get upset, they start to rattle or whatever, start to pose. It's just really cool looking.
It's really impressive.
Yeah, I could get this guy
Can we
close.
do that? Yeah. I love it here, man. Mark.
This guy's not hard.
Okay, very cool. So I'm going to have you stand right behind there, because I have to be extra careful, because you're your mother's child and not actually mine. So if I break you, I'm in trouble. So you stay there, and we're going to check this out.
These guys are really pretty. I wanted them for years, and they finally found a connection for them.
So where in Mexico are they found?
More northwest, I believe.
Okay, Tijuana area, or
No,
further south?
Yeah, a little further south.
All right, cool.
Sure. Rough.
Yeah, now that's strange how this camera keeps doing that to me. Oh my God, right away.
Yeah.
And look, not even a problem. Really wants to.
He's very aggressive.
Yeah.
Look how
Wow.
pretty that is.
That is a beautiful snake.
I'm gonna see if I can get him over in the light a little.
All right, no worries.
He's in the light. He's really
That is insane.
nice.
Yeah, he went from 0 to 100, man.
Yeah, he's not tame.
Not at all. But yeah, that's a beautiful pose.
And then I got a pair, so here's the other one.
See. Oh, that's wild.
Not quite as pretty as that guy.
That is amazing. That is a cool pose, though.
Right?
Yep, that'd make you stand back.
Well, definitely, he's gonna let you know. But you can see how he just started making his way this way.
Yeah. Wow, that's impressive, man. That's a cool looking snake, though, for sure.
And then we also got the black-headed bushmasters. I don't know if you did them.
You know
last
what?
time.
I think we saw them the last time. I'm not sure the last time. I love bushmasters, though. I always say that. I think it's an amazing snake. They're really, really cool. Yeah, we did kind of visit
I like
with them.
these guys
But
too. And there's also that cuff rider down there. He's
that's awesome, too. Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, bro. You got it all, man. Holy smokes.
I would like to make a new snake room eventually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of see how he's just struck, kind of with a little different type of
That is
teeth
a
there.
beautiful snake. That is such a gorgeous animal, man.
And
Look at
these
the color.
are the black-headed bushmasters.
So,
These guys are a little more aggressive.
okay, are they also from Central and South America?
These are in Costa Rica.
In
yes.
Costa Rica. Okay, I was just there.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, I
right?
love it there. I just got back,
I do too.
and yeah, it's one of my favorite places on earth, really.
The problem is a lot of people move there, but you can't keep any animals there.
Yep, that's the thing. I'd live there if I could, but
Yeah, me
they only
too.
want you to keep. I don't know what the laws are. You can't keep any animals.
They're pretty strict.
Strict,
about
yeah.
it.
crazy. You know Quetzal, right? From
Yes,
Laplandia?
yes.
Yeah, he was down there. Now he's up in Texas. We're going to go visit him soon, so I'm excited to see his new spot. But yeah, that black on that animal's head is amazing. And, you know, it does look, it's funny how these guys, their heads are just, I don't know, when I look at it, it does look like that head, you know, I know there's the fertilance, which is the lance head, but these guys got a pretty...
Yeah, they got a pretty good.
They got a pretty angular lance head too. Like you wouldn't want them hitting you.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
There.
Yeah, that's cool. No problem.
There you go.
Very cool. Look at the lighting. That animal under light. I'm watching the other one. No worries. Yeah, he can kind of reach out there. Yeah. So that's an awesome snake, man. Can't beat it.
Let's look at the little Gabino viper.
Yeah, I want to see this. You were telling me about this. This is
I'm gonna chuck him out.
what's that? You gonna chuck him out?
Yeah, I haven't
Oh.
seen him in a day or two.
Ah, cool. I guess you just come in here when you're got some time to just relax and play
Yeah.
with your animals, huh?
Yeah, it's out here all night long. And,
Oh,
yeah, like
that's awesome.
2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, she loves it in me.
Oh my God, that's so
She comes
cool.
in here and decorates stuff. And
That's like
cleans
the perfect woman for you,
stuff.
buddy.
It sure is. Man.
God.
I got very lucky.
Yeah, no shit.
But I knew
That's
when
cool.
I met her, she was my safari guide in Africa.
Right?
And we went up to the Tuera River, or not the Tuera River, the big river there in Tanzania, Kenya.
Okay.
Where the big giant crocodiles are.
Right.
And they had this roped bridge, kind of like an Indiana
Jones Bridge. Yeah, Temple of
and there's-
Doom.
Yes, and there's crocodiles all over the place underneath this bridge. So I got out of the truck. I said, I'm gonna go check this bridge out and walk over there. So I'm about halfway across this rickety bridge, and I'm looking at the crocs. And, oh wow, look how big these are. I didn't know Annette was behind me.
Uh-huh.
She put her hand on my shoulder.
Oh, you jumped and almost fell in, man.
I thought, if this girl's willing to come out on this bridge, she's gotta be pretty awesome.
Yeah, she is, man.
Now
Good
this
for you.
is a Gabino viper.
All right. A
Which is
Gabino viper.
Half
Wow.
rhino and half gaboon.
Oh, okay. So it's a hybrid.
Yes.
But now they're in
it's
the
a
same
natural,
genus. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a natural snake found in the wild where the gaboons and rhinos kind of meet up.
Wow. So that is really cool, man. So what would be the way for me to identify its rhino characteristics? Is it the nose? I mean, does it have...
Yeah, well, rhinos got a lot longer horns on their nose, but gaboons have horns too, not quite as long. They got that pattern on their head, that black pattern there
Right.
that really distinguishes
That is
them
a
out.
that's an incredible arrow.
But
right?
there's a lot of similar characteristics to both of them. The rhinos kind of have like the butterfly pattern on the back.
Okay.
The gaboons have it also, but theirs is more colorful.
Yeah, now if you look over here, folks, here's a gaboon. Okay, so there's the gaboon. And then we come over here. Oh, one more time. Sorry.
It's okay.
And there is the hybrid, gaboon and rhino. Do you have a rhino here?
Yeah, we have rhinos too. I'll show you the
I want
rhinos.
to check that out. Yeah, just so I can show everybody how these guys are. That is really cool. Oh yeah, I can see that. You know, I never really noticed they have these bar-like pattern running down their spine here. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, they like high humidity. These are forest dwellers as well. Or?
Yeah, but you know when they're young, the guy got them from us to soak them at least once, 2 or 3 times a week actually.
Gotcha.
So I just pour it in the cage and then come back tomorrow or within a couple hours and change it.
Awesome.
And he's doing good. These guys are a little delicate. You don't want to feed them too much.
Okay. What are they eating?
They're eating fuzzies,
Okay.
mice right now. And I'm not pushing them because a friend of mine had one and he pushed it and it died.
Okay.
So
So you're not power feeding it or anything
no,
like that?
I'm not. It doesn't matter to me if it grows fast or not. I'm in no hurry to get it big or nothing.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. And when soaking, it's always good to use smart water. Electrolytes, they're key. We know a thing or two about electrolytes, especially riding as much as we do. Did I mention we're going to be doing a race? It's going to be awesome, man. I hope to see some of you guys out there. It's at the Santos Vortex Trailhead in Ocala, Florida, and it's a fun time. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys out there. But if you can't make it, please don't forget to head on over to McCarthy's Wildlife on Facebook and Instagram and help us out. So here, oh look, yeah, that is.
So this is the rhinos.
Yeah, okay, there's one over there. Yeah, this thing's cool, man.
I can take them out.
Yeah, let's do it.
And you can see,
Yeah, that's amazing.
he
Look
has
at
more of a
that.
butterfly pattern.
Oh, I see.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yep, I do.
So the rhinos, you know, they got the ghost head up here with the spooky eyes.
Oh yeah, look at that. That
Yeah,
looks.
2 red dots on
Yeah.
the back.
That looks like a ghost.
It's kind of evil.
Little phantom. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
But those, look at these horns, guys. I'm gonna kind of push up. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I am gonna push up a little bit. Those are really pronounced horns. Are those actually? Those aren't bone, right? Those are kind of like
kinda like
cartilage.
cartilage.
Yeah. That's an impressive animal. Do we know why they have the horns?
That I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I haven't seen them. You know, I've had rhinos over the years. I haven't really seen them do anything particular.
Yeah, that's maybe it's just I don't know.
It's something that we don't know about.
Right. There's always a reason for everything. The females also have horns as well.
Yes.
Right? So who knows? Maybe it's like, hey, check out my horns. They're pretty big.
Yeah.
You know, you might want to breed with me. I don't know, but that is does the snake have a name?
No.
No. Called Phantom, dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. That's
I can
awesome.
really keep track of my cat's names.
I hear you, dude. No, I'm with you. People ask me, there are certain animals that all of a sudden get a name
Right.
because they've done something. But when you have so many animals, it's difficult to just kind of, you know,
Keep track.
oh my gosh, right? I mean,
I
there's,
can really keep track of my kids' names.
I hear you. There's 100 snakes in here, man. That's more.
Yeah. 106.
106 snakes in here.
I did an inventory the other day.
All right. This is awesome, man. Well, listen, Mark, I know you're always busy. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
That's quite all right.
Yeah, I really appreciate this. Guys, I'm going to remind you one more time, we're raising money for Mark's Nile crocodile. It's named after his lawyer, but don't let that stop you from contributing. He's apparently a nice guy. We got to give him.
Ken's one of the greatest guys around. He helped me out with the pond and all that. It's been great.
It's my
Man
pleasure.
of his word.
Yeah, well, so is Greg Whitstock
Yes,
and
Greg
Ed
Whitstock.
Ballou. Thank you, Aquascape. You guys are awesome, man. We love you guys. I came over here. Greg and Ed are going to love to hear this. I roll up today, Greg and Ed. I'm talking to you now. And he is just sitting at his picnic table, just staring at the pond. Loves it. Thank you, Bruno, for donating your time. Let's try and get this Nile crocodile a really cool habitat, okay? So follow the link in the description below. Go to McCarthy's Wildlife on Instagram and Facebook. And I will see you guys again on another episode. Thanks again, buddy. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right. See ya.